Hey guys, today we are going to have a good look at the game, For Honor. So let's get started. There are lots of people who dislike this game, and I don't blame them. This game is far from perfect, just to name a few of its problems: shitty microtransactions, overpriced season pass, and worst of all, fucking broken bullshit DLC characters who won't get fixed till the next broken character comes out. To name a few: Mr. Fuckface Scent, Mr. Zone Flick Cancer, the bullshit Homan who is secretly a vampire, Surfoot Stabbo, and at last, Weeaboo Mate. These DLC characters make me want to fucking kill myself. But it isn't that, they're just broken. The game is really hard. If you play against a player who knows all the attacks of your character, you're going to fucking lose. While we are still on the topic of players, the community is as shit as the community from Rainbow Six Siege. With other words, the salt level is as high as Mount fucking Everest. Listen, I know what I'm talking about. I made more scrubs salty than you beated your little meat. Like, there are characters that can only throw you off the cliff. I've stopped playing 4v4 matches because of that bullshit. By the way, 4v4 matches is the most cancerous shitfest I've ever seen. When you get ganked in a 2v1, you're going to lose. But in this game mode, it's possible to get ganked by fucking 4 characters that are probably not even balanced. So now I only play 1v1 duels or 2v2 brawl matches. And boy, what is it great to make people salty in 2v2. Just play Tubby McFatfuck and let your friend play at Mortes in a Clicko. A few updates ago you could pull off a combo that made your dig as hard as a Ryan sword. But it fixed now, and if you just play 1v1 and 2v2 matches, the game is really great. Don't play with random players brawl, by the way. They can really fuck up your strategy. And the microtransactions aren't even that bad. You can only buy skins and emotes with it anyway. Oh no, wait. You can buy the shit DLC characters with it, and you can buy pay to win armor and weapons for the 4v4 game modes. But you know what? If you just save all your steel, it doesn't take that long. So with all the problems out of the way, we can start talking about the things the game did great. I thought the campaign was fun. It wasn't really mind-blowing, but it was just good. You follow the story of the characters of each faction and let you play with a lot of the non-DLC characters. So I would say the campaign is a sort of tutorial. I really recommend to play this before you go into the hell called multiplayer. Onto the gameplay. I'm going to try to make it as simple as possible, so no unblockable kicks or weird stances. Okay. To start, I have to explain what stances are. You have a top stance, a left stance, and a right stance. These are the places where you can attack or block. If you have a normal character, you can just leave your guard on the place you want to block. But if you have a assassin type character, your guard only stays on a stance for a few seconds. So watch out for that. Now let's talk about blocking. If you block and hit the heavy attack button when the enemy attack lands, you get a parry. What this does is it makes the enemy stagger and you mostly get enough time to guard break the enemy. So what is a guard break, you might think? A guard break interrupts the enemy. If he isn't doing an attack, the enemy can also counter this, except if he is in the middle of a dash or just got parried. So with other words, the gameplay is great, but most of the characters are retarded. Overall, I think it is a good game. I'm actually not allowed to say it's a bad game, because it's my most played game of this year. But it has its problems, and you just have to get used to it. When you are getting a little good at the game, it starts to be fun. Except if you play 4v4, that is never going to be fun. So I'll give this game a solid 7. I recommend to buy this game if it is in a sale. By the way, Team Weeaboo for the win. Almost all characters minimal reputation 1. You can all suck my baby seals.